So I would say that the first key message is that the European Union will not reach climate neutrality without carbon capture and utilization as a climate mitigation solution, as this large set of technologies has really the potential to substantially reduce and avoid greenhouse gas emissions for the transport, but also many industrial sectors.
Yeah, that's a good point. And also I think that there is another point, that it's not only avoiding the CO2 emissions, but also we can use CO2 as a primary resource for the production of industrial products. So that's a win-win scenario, because we are not using fossil fuels for the production of chemical products, and we are using CO2. So I think that in Vivaldi, what we are doing, we are trying to start a new era, let's say, of the CO2-based industry.
True, and these are the really two key messages
Yes.
For this project. With official recommendation from the IPCC on really the role of CCU as climate mitigation solutions, we really saw a step up with many new EU laws that were adapted for the CCU. For example, we have seen the new rules for the emission trading system, renewable energy, maritime and the aviation transport that really had new rules for them to decrease the GHG emissions also through CCU.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that we are still not there. So I think that the EU has to create even more incentives for the companies to turn, let's say, CO2-based, and not only turn CO2-based to avoid the use of fossil fuels. And I think that if the companies are incentivized to do that, I think that it's going to be much better for the creation of this CO2-based industry.
Yeah, and I think that there's really the place for scientific-based recommendations that they can really fill this missing part.
Yeah, totally. Well, I think this is a good question, and maybe I think that here the scientists should go one step beyond, because we are always saying that CO2 is very bad, that CO2 emissions need to be mitigated, so everyone knows about the bad things of CO2 mitigation and climate change, but maybe we are not that good in communicating the results that we are obtaining, because we only disseminate the results once the project is finished or when we are going like full scale. But maybe it will be good that the society knows what we are doing, even if sometimes we cannot scale it up or sometimes we cannot go pilot scale, but a lot of research is being done in different fields on how to use CO2 and how to avoid CO2 emissions. And I think that we are failing in a good communication of all of these research. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and I think that especially for an upcoming industry like this one, for example, that we see in the Vivaldi project, I think it's key now really at this stage to start to communicate what are the benefits and the challenges of these products. And there is some literature and studies that started to check into public awareness, and the results are encouraging in the sense that the society and businesses are really looking forward to move away from fossil-based products and to start to embrace CO2-based ones. The only challenge is that the majority of the public don't know this product yet. So for them it's hard yet to grasp what are the benefits, what are the challenges. So I think that this is really the moment to start to communicate that and to do it in an honest way. So no greenwashing, and to have also strong standards that can support this and can make the consumer trust these new products.
I totally agree.